Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Real Talks. We're so happy that you're joining us today to learn and practice real English for everyday life.
Hello everyone, I'm Jessica, and this is Professor. This is the place where we talk, laugh, and learn how to use English naturally and confidently.
Exactly. And if you enjoy what we do, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot and allows us to keep creating new lessons for you. Thank you so much.
Today, we're having a fun conversation that everyone can relate to, our workday and daily routine. We'll talk about what our days look like, the little things that happen, and of course, we'll explain new vocabulary along the way.
That's right. From mornings to meetings, lunch breaks to evenings, we'll describe what happens in our typical day step by step.
Perfect. But first, how are you today, Professor?
I'm doing well, thank you, Jessica. A bit tired, but in good spirits. How about you?
I feel great today. But why tired? Did you have an early morning?
You could say that. My neighbor's dog decided to hold a barking contest at 5:30 a.m. I think he won first place.
Oh no, poor you. I guess your morning coffee was not optional today.
You're absolutely right. A very large cup was necessary. How about your morning?
Mine was calm. I watered my plants, made some toast, and listened to soft music while getting ready. Very relaxing.
That sounds wonderful. A peaceful start can change your whole day.
I agree. So what did you do over the weekend?
I took a short trip outside the city. I visited a lake about an hour away. I walked for a few miles and read a mystery book under a tree. It was quiet and refreshing.
That sounds amazing. I spent my weekend with my cousins. Lots of laughter, loud music, and endless games. It was so much fun, but also very noisy.
Family time always brings energy. I'm glad you enjoyed it, even if you now need a rest afterward.
True. Okay, so shall we begin today's topic, our daily routines at work?
Let's do it. Jessica, why don't you start? What is your job?
I work as a content writer for a travel website. My job is to create articles about beautiful places and help readers plan their trips.
That sounds exciting. So you spend most of your time writing.
Yes, writing, editing, and sometimes collecting information from travel guides or talking to photographers. What about you, Professor?
I work at a university. My main job is teaching English communication, helping students improve their speaking and listening skills.
So you're really the right person for English Real Talks.
I hope so. I've been teaching for many years, and I still find it fascinating. Every class and every student is different.
That's lovely. Do you have a typical 9 to 5 schedule?
More or less. My classes start at 9 a.m. and run throughout the day with breaks in between. Speaking of 9 to 5, that is a common expression meaning a full-time job that starts at 9 in the morning and ends at 5 in the evening.
Aha! So 9 to 5 equals a full working day. I'll remember that.
Exactly. And what time does your workday start, Jessica?
I usually start around 8:30. I make a coffee, open my laptop, and begin checking new emails or project notes from my editor.
So you work from home?
Yes, most of the time. It's nice, but sometimes lonely. So I often play some background music or take short breaks to stretch.
That's a smart habit. When the body moves, the mind refreshes. So what's the first thing you do when you start?
I open my planner. It's a notebook where I write all my tasks for the day. It helps me stay organized. Then I check my messages to see if any deadlines changed.
That is great discipline. By the way, deadline is another useful work word. It means the final date or time when you must finish something.
Yes, I often have tight deadlines. For example, if my deadline is Friday, I have to send my article by Friday, not a minute later.
True. Missing a deadline can create real stress.
Absolutely. But tell me, Professor, how does your typical morning look?
Well, I arrive at the university around 8:30. I greet my colleagues, that's the word we use for people we work with. Then I go to the teacher's lounge, drink some tea, and review my lesson notes.
Colleagues. That's a good word. So your colleagues are your fellow teachers, right?
Yes, exactly. We sometimes chat for a few minutes about our students or upcoming lessons. It helps build a friendly work atmosphere.
That's nice. In my case, I meet my colleagues over video calls. We don't share an office, but we share ideas online.
That's another example of modern work life, virtual colleagues. Now, what happens next in your morning?
Around 10:30, I usually take a short coffee break. Sometimes I chat with a designer from our team or simply watch a quick travel video for inspiration. Just 10 minutes, but it resets my energy.
Always good to pause. In my case, after my first 2 morning classes, I also take a break. I usually talk to another teacher named Ravi. We discuss news, language tips, or sometimes just share jokes.
Sounds like a fun break. What comes after that?
Then I usually go to my 3rd class. The students are a bit sleepy after lunch, so I try to include short games or group tasks to make them more active.
Oh, yes, that after-lunch tiredness is real. I sometimes feel sleepy too when I work too long at the screen.
Many people do. That's why it's important to change tasks or stretch.
Right. By the way, how many emails do you get each day?
Not too many, maybe 15 or 20. Most are from students asking questions about grammar or assignments. How about you?
Oh, I get around 40 sometimes, half from clients and half from my editor. I answer the easy ones first and leave the complex ones for afternoon focus time.
Smart method. Do you also attend daily meetings?
Yes, we have a short video meeting every morning at 9. We talk about ongoing projects, deadlines, and writing ideas. It lasts around 15 minutes.
That's nice and efficient. At the university, our meetings can be longer, sometimes half an hour or even more. We often discuss lesson plans, student feedback, and new activities.
I can imagine. Meetings that go too long can be tiring, but sometimes good ideas come from open discussions.
Very true. Now, let's talk about lunch. What do you usually eat?
I like light lunches, maybe vegetable soup or rice with beans. Sometimes, if I'm busy, I make a quick sandwich and eat while watching something on YouTube.
Sounds simple and healthy. I often eat in the university cafeteria. It's not gourmet food, but it's quick. Occasionally, I bring lunch from home, lentil curry or pasta leftovers.
Yum! Homemade food always feels comforting.
Indeed. After lunch, my energy usually drops a little, so I walk around the campus to wake up. Walking helps clear my head.
That's a good idea. I usually drink green tea in the afternoon. It keeps me calm but focused.
Excellent choice. After the break, my afternoon includes more classes, grading papers, and preparing next week's materials.
And for me, afternoons are when I write the most. The house gets quiet, I can think better, build sentences carefully, and sometimes lose track of time.
That's the beauty of creative work. You forget the clock.
Yes, exactly. But then comes the deadline reminder, bing, time to focus again.
Deadlines do keep us grounded. Okay, so when do you finish work?
Around 5:30, though some days I stop later if I'm editing. And you?
I finish at 5 sharp, unless a student needs extra support. After that, I say goodbye, see you tomorrow to my colleagues, and head home.
How long is your commute?
About 30 minutes by metro. Commute means the time and distance between home and work.
Oh, my commute is easy, just 3 steps from the desk to the living room.
That's the advantage of remote work. You save travel time.
True, but I do miss seeing people sometimes.
Social interaction is important, yes. So what do you do first when you finish work?
I change into comfortable clothes, light a small candle, and make a cup of herbal tea. It's my personal work is done ritual.
That's very calming. For me, I listen to soft piano music or sometimes go for a walk in the park near my home. It helps me transition from teacher mode to personal mode.
I love that idea. And after that, dinner?
Usually, yes. I cook simple meals, maybe stir-fried vegetables or rice with tofu. Cooking relaxes me.
I'm the same. But when I'm too tired, I order food from a little Thai restaurant near my place. Their noodles are amazing.
We all need a takeout night sometimes. So, Jessica, do you enjoy your job?
Yes, very much. Writing makes me feel creative and free. Of course, some days are stressful, tight deadlines, or writer's block, but when readers say they enjoyed my article, it feels rewarding.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Rewarding means something that gives happiness or satisfaction because it feels meaningful.
Exactly. And how about you? Do you still love teaching after so many years?
Absolutely. Even on long days, when a student suddenly says, "Oh, now I understand," that moment is priceless.
That must feel amazing.
It is. And like any job, there are challenges, paperwork, late grading, sometimes slow computers, but the joy of learning beats them all.
I agree. Every job has its good and hard parts. For me, the hard part is staying motivated when creative ideas don't flow easily.
Yes, that's common. In those times, a short walk or even a small chat can restart your inspiration.
True. By the way, do you ever think about work on weekends?
I try not to. I believe weekends should be for rest, nature, and time with family or friends. What about you?
I'm guilty of working a little on Sundays, maybe editing or planning next week's posts, but I'm learning to switch off more.
Good idea. Mental rest helps creativity.
You're right. So today we mentioned a lot of great vocabulary words. Should we review them?
Wonderful idea. Let's remind everyone. First, colleagues, meaning the people you work with.
Yes, like my online teammates or your fellow teachers. You can say, I have lunch with my colleagues, or my colleagues help me with projects.
Next word, commute. It means traveling between home and work, like my 30-minute metro ride or your short walk from bedroom to desk.
Perfect. Then, schedule, which means your plan for the day. For example, my schedule starts at 8:30 with emails and ends around 5:30.
Good example. Another important word, report. A report is a written summary of what you did, found, or completed, like my students' progress reports or an article progress report you send to your editor.
Yes. Next, deadline. That's the final time or date to finish something, like my deadline is Friday, and when you finish on time, you meet the deadline.
Excellent. And finally, full-time. A full-time job usually means working around 35 to 40 hours a week. The opposite is part-time, fewer hours.
Such useful vocabulary.
Indeed. Let's quickly summarize our discussion today.
We talked about our daily work routines, mornings, tasks, meetings, meals, and evenings.
Right. You told us about your job as a travel writer, working from home, managing deadlines, and balancing creativity with rest.
And you shared your day as a university professor, teaching students, preparing lessons, and enjoying those peaceful after-work walks.
Exactly. We also explored helpful words about work life, colleagues, commute, schedule, report, deadline, and full-time.
Learning how to talk about daily work routines helps you share your experiences and connect with people in English easily.
Now it's time for our question of the day, and we'd love to hear from you in the comments.
Yes, if you have a job, please tell us, what is your job and what do you do each day? For example, I am a nurse. I help patients at the hospital.
And if you don't have a job yet, you can answer, what is your dream job and why? Maybe, my dream job is to be a designer. I love creating things.
Write your answer in the comments and try to include one of today's vocabulary words. That's a perfect way to practice.
We love reading your comments and responding when we can. It feels like we're learning together as one big community.
And thank you for spending time with us today. We know everyone is busy, but you chose to practice your English here with English Real Talks, and that means a lot.
Please support us by liking this video and subscribing. It really helps the channel grow.
And remember, keep practicing. Don't worry about mistakes. Every mistake is a small step toward improvement.
Well said, Jessica. Keep learning, keep smiling, and enjoy using English in your real life.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. See you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, and don't forget to practice today's words in your conversations. The more you use them, the more natural they will become.